What's up, guys? I'm doing something right here for our lesson plan. Here we go. I want to save a live set as a template. So I come to here, right? And this is the name of it right there. Let me expand this out. Perfect. And see, it's in the templates right here. I got it. So now my user library, it says right there. I'm going to come to here. And I'm going to come to here. I guess I'll put in like I'll make this. Make this machine 3. That's a template. Machine 3 right there. And this is my template for machine. We're going to make one right now. Just want to show you how this works. I'll press play here. That's cool. Everything's separated on a separate track. It's the bass drum. So I'm taking sounds from machine, separating them. Pretty simple. This way, I make a beat up on machine or I use something from machine. When it's for a film score I'm doing or something, I'll pull it up. And this is great. The tracks are here from machine. And I can turn the audio levels up here. Here's the panning. So the outputs are all going to be stereo. Let's go to here, turn this on. Let's turn the solo off. Hit this back. It's too loud here. This is red. Bring that down. This is too loud, this kick drum. So I'm checking my tracks here. I can control this though. I'll pull up machine right here. That's the output. Pulls this out. Work that down a lot more. Bring it down a little bit. This is I hear it back. It makes it easier for us. Perfect. Now I'll press stop. Now let's start from the beginning and show you how we do this. So I'll come back to here. I'm going to say, I'll do a new live set. Boom. I think I say that. It's all good. It's all good to go. So now here we go. I got a new live set set up here. Make sure you've got this set up first. That you're inside your plugins right here in our settings for Ableton Live 12. Forgot for a second there. And here we go. We can rescan. If you don't see your plugin, your machine plugin, rescan. And of course, I check right here, all these right here for use order units, V2, 3. Here's a VST2 system folder, custom folder. Then we can browse also for other plugins right here, custom folders, right? I'll come down here, VST plugin folders, system folders, and custom folders for VST3. And then below here we have the plugin windows, which are all checked, right? And I just want to make sure that I've got my plugin found and it knows where it's at. So I'll click right here. And now I want to put machine in here. So I need like one MIDI track. I'm going to come to here and get rid of this one here. Good. I need some audio tracks, that's for sure. So what I'll probably do here is, let's see, this is yellow and this is this one color. I can probably come to here and duplicate this one. And duplicate again. And this one here, I can probably, let's see, leave that there. And let's duplicate one more time. There we go. And we got a bunch of duplications here. We go to here like this. And I want to say duplicate again. I need like about 16 tracks really. And so I'll need another here. I already got 11. Right, to there. And I'll say duplicate. Boom. And so I get to here, I got 16 tracks. Perfect. 16 tracks going on here. And now what I want to do is get my machine over here. I'll come to here. I got to find my plugins. So I got to go to plugins here. And it's found, of course. Did some work prior. And I'll go to here and I'll drag this over here to my MIDI channel. There we go. And now it's in there. This is great. So as you can see, it's there. If you close this out, you don't see it. You can click right here. A little tool, it opens it up. Now I want to find the plot I'm looking for. So I know where it's at. Somewhere in here. Better be, let's see, it should be under, here it is right here. That's it right there. So I can test it. What am I doing here? That's it right there, okay. I'm hitting inside here. It plays from here. Inside of Ableton Live 12. So now what I want to do is track this thing out, right? Now, if you're going to make your template, you want to make sure all your sounds have a separate output. So in this case, we got a lot of sounds here. So I can probably come here. Let's see this. Drag up or down, that's good. I want to leave this right here like this. Well, right here, come out here. Perfect. I got 16 different sounds here. I can tell if I go right here in Maschine, and so on, up to 16. I'll leave this little pad configuration, and I go back down to here, and we got our stuff lined up, but we have to have outputs. So for example, I'm just here in effects for plugins, right? I want to be here in and out IO, and here is sound. This is the output of the sound. Here's audio. I want to send this out to a separate external output. These are destinations here, right? So my destination is external. Here it is, external 1. That's for this sound here. I want that to be external 1. This sound here, I want to be 2. This sound here, I want to be 3. This one here, 4. And so on, all down the line. So they all match up. Now I'm going to probably do a couple more here for our demonstration purposes. It's already been mapped out already. We'll do 5. That's cool. I'll leave it like that. I'll close this out of here. And then inside your Ableton Live, you're going to come to here. Right, it says in. We're going to say from Maschine. Maschine 3. This is going to make sure we're going to use Maschine 3. That's already here in our MIDI track. I'll come here again, Maschine 3. And here in Maschine 3 here also as well. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more, so 5. Okay, great. Now, as far as the input, that's going to be input from 2. So see, we got to do it again. So we go back to here, and what I did here, you'll notice this is 1. No, that should be 2. This should be 3. This should be 4. This should be 5. And this should be 6. Because 1 is where the MIDI's at. So we'll go right to here, we'll close this out. And now I should be able to hear those back if I just press play. Perfect. Notice we don't hear any of those sounds. Now I come to here, this is going to be 2. Make sure it goes to 2. There you go, 2. This goes to 3. Right here's 4. Here's 5. And here's 6. And you'll see them. If I go here to 2, you'll see it's that blue right there, highlighted, and you'll see everything's at. Now if I press play, if I have to be in, what's coming in? The monitor in must be on. Now I'll turn this down. You want to hear these first 5 tracks. Now, of course, as I said before, you can come to here and you can bring the sounds down. Just right this little button right here, right? Audio up and down, make sure it's proper. That's always good. Level's actually here. That's for that bass. Here's the bass drum. Level down. Okay, cool. Then all you want to do is what I did in the beginning. You just want to save it as a template. And it's pretty simple. You go here into our file. And you want to find out, go to edit. No, it's in file. We want to go save as a template, which is right here. Save as a template. Once you do that, you got it. And it will appear right here in the templates, as you see right here. I've got several of them. Here's my 3, right? And to just do it the way I already got it, I'll just click here twice. I'll say, don't save this. And now it brings it up like this. And I can just press play. That's kind of cool. Now what makes it really cool though is it remembers everything. It remembers what I just saved there before. Even if I come back 2 weeks later, it's going to come up like that template is. but that's a template made just for me to have it that way. I can always go back into, once it loads up, I can say, now I want to find the real file I want to use in there. And I can also route those outputs in Maschine before I actually use it inside of Ableton 12 or Ableton 11 or 10, whatever you got. Makes no difference. These templates have been going on for years inside of Ableton software. Any questions, hit me up at doc@sampлекings.com. And of course, we're always doing videos. You can always call us up. Our phone number's on our website, which is sampлекings.com. And we do lessons. Check us out there. And I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe. We need help to grow the channel. And of course, I'm begging. No, not really. I really am. But thanks again. I'll see you in the next video.